What's up everybody, I'm very happy to share our 5 top TikTok ads hacks that we use in our own business to improve performance. This can be applied to any ads, any ad account, any product that you're running, and I'm very happy to share this with you because we generate multiple 6 figures a month just from TikTok alone. So I'm very sure that this can be helpful to you. Let's dive right into the first hack. So the first hack is called the profile hack. You might be familiar with it, but those who are not familiar with it, remember TikTok doesn't require you to have an organic page or profile. This means that at this stage, this will change in the future, but at this stage, you can pretty much set any name and any profile image that you like and have your ads run with it. It makes a huge difference in performance, or it can make. Sometimes it doesn't, like sometimes there's no real performance difference, but sometimes there's a big, like 20-30% increase in CTR just because you play around with your profile name and your profile image. Here's a couple things that you can do. For example, you can use abbreviations. If you have a long name, you can make that short. It just takes up way less display space, and your creative will show more. And also it kind of looks a little weird because not many people have short profile names, so it's kind of nice to get them, catch them by surprise there. Use real names, like act like a real user by saying Julia99, I don't know, like so many Teresa __, something like that. This looks extremely real. This looks like a real TikTok profile, and will make your ad look, give that more organic look. You can do the product names, of course, and also you can do a main benefit like longer hair now, you know, no more back pain, stuff like that. Also, you can play around with your profile image. This is probably the bigger impact of the two. Like use an attractive lady. You will be surprised how much your performance can increase by just posting a very attractive lady as your profile image instead of your logo, because to be honest, nobody cares about your logo, nobody cares about your brand at that stage. It's just about, you know, getting that attention, and you know, attractive ladies can do that quite well. So you can use a related benefit or problem. For example, if you are selling a back pain product, you can kind of have a person go like this, or these like animated versions of like a skeleton where there's like a red thing that's kind of pulsating, or just use a funny meme, use something that's trendy, something like that. It can also depend on the niche. A quick note for the profile hack: this is, like, strictly speaking, this is against policies, because you'll need to, like, your display name needs to match to the product that you're selling, but like 95% of the time when we're using this, it gets approved. We just get rejected a couple times. We've never been banned before. We're using it a lot of times, and we're not really having any issues with it. That's why I'm mentioning it. But of course, like, if you're having, let's say, 10, 20, 30 ad groups running, like, let's start with 1 or 2 ad groups where you implement, or 2 creatives where you're doing this with, and then if it works, like, increase it, check performance, but be careful with it. Don't just launch like 100 ads like that. Okay, the next one is use real music. I see so many people, so many ad accounts using like the copyright-free music, and you will be so surprised when you're using real music how much your performance can increase, because it's a sound-on platform, and especially if you can hit that nerve with a trendy song, your ad will automatically get like way more attention than maybe even what it deserves. You know, people check it out, they like the song, it's currently a trending song, you're like, oh, that's cool. So I've written down that quote: do you know that one TikTok song? Because TikTok is so famous for its music. Like, I know some of you who might be watching aren't familiar with the actual like app itself and how to use it and how it looks like, but songs are just at the core. Like, you have to think about TikTok was created out of the app Musical.ly, so it's such a music and song based platform. So it's amazing to use real music. The way to do this is use it, like, edit your creatives on the actual TikTok app, meaning on your phone, and use the suggested songs that get pulled up by TikTok when you want to add songs, because not only are they trendy, not only does TikTok want you to use songs that actually users will like, and therefore they give you a great song, but also they detect cuts in your video, and it will automatically fit those cuts at least like 90% of the time. So it will give it the creative such an amazing quality without you needing to do anything. You just need to press a button. There you go. You have the most trendy song, the song that works best for your creative. Use it and see your performance improve. The next one is always use the trendy songs. I just explained it, but also the trendy effects. Always, always, always. For this, tell your editor to be on TikTok. Tell them the best case scenario is that you're taking a TikTok editor in the team that is already very familiar in TikTok and uses it in a private life, because they understand what effects are currently trending and what to use. So people are like, oh my god, that's so cool, they're using that effect. So there are a couple ways. If you don't know any like good effects from the top of your head because you're not using the platform and neither is your editor, there's a couple of ways you can still get your hands on those juicy, awesome songs and effects that are currently trending. The first method would be follow profiles that only post trendy songs and effects. Like, they exist out there. You just have to Google around a little bit, and you will find pages that only post the newest effects that you can straight up copy, that you have available in your app. Just do that, and yeah. And also stay on top of what's happening on the Explore page. Like, there are so many trends going on, and some of these trends are just internationally used, internationally recognized, pretty much after a couple days. So it's great to have your creatives fit in there as well. It can boost creative performance like by 2-3x, just because you're on that, you're on that beautiful effect that's currently going on. All right, next hack number 4: use the Ads Manager editor to not edit your creatives. Don't use it for your main editing place, but take your winning creatives and play around with them. So remember, on the ads level, while you're on the Ads Manager, on the ads level, you can edit your creatives using the built-in editor in the Ads Manager, and that editor is different from the actual creative editor on your phone. That's why use your phone to make the real edits. But once you have a winning creative, it's great to play around with it. For example, what we did for Black Friday, Cyber Monday, mostly Black Friday, is we just used stickers on our winning creatives from like 4 months ago, 5 months ago. Just put a sticker on there, ran it again, worked beautifully. Very, very good results with that. You can also split test different captions or like other stickers, emojis, stuff like that. Just put them on there, see what happens. You can increase and decrease playback speed. You can test different effects as well. There's a couple things you can do. And the reason why I'm stating this as a hack is most people don't use it and they're still using it the old way. Like coming from Facebook, you have a video editor and you're passing it on like, hey, do this with the creative. No, this is something that the media buyer can do like instantly. Like, this is something that doesn't require any overhead, doesn't require any processes. You just go in, check what your winning creative is, and then it takes 1 minute or 30 seconds to create another version of it. And it can have such a huge impact, and you can create pretty much 10 different versions, 3 different songs, 3 different stickers, a couple of effects, and you have 10 different variations of your winning creative. And it just took you like a couple minutes to create it. And there's no skill required, so I really recommend you do that when you're at that scaling stage. Probably not while testing, but still when you're at that scaling stage. All right, and for the 5th hack, we have shoot captivating intros. So when you are on a platform, you will notice that many intros for videos are kind of weird or maybe a generic start to a video. And you can use those. Those are often used to grab the viewer's attention. Like just the first 1 second of like boom, doing something either with your body, with your face, with your surroundings. So people will actually watch the whole video, like they're interested in it, right? And you can capitalize on that kind of trend or like tone what's going on the platform by doing this yourself as well. So how it works is, I've listed a couple of examples here that you can do, that you can implement right now, right away. It's very quick to do, and you can make 1 or 2 second clips, and then afterwards cut your creative in there. So what I mean is, for example, use your face or a team member's face with a crazy reaction. Like think about you're selling a very viral product. Let's say let's pick the indestructible sneakers, right? It's a product that warrants a crazy reaction, right? Like, oh my god, I've never seen this before. Can you imagine that? And you can have your normal creative playing and then create a split test version of you for the first second. For example, just film yourself with your smartphone being like, oh my god, or something like that. Like something that just captures the people's like, oh my god, what the fuck is this guy doing? Like I want to see what's going on. And then cut your creative in there. It takes 5 seconds to film that. It doesn't have to be perfect. In fact, it's better if it's not perfect. It's better, the worse it is, the weirder it is, it captures the attention more. And also don't be afraid to show your or somebody else's face because people won't remember it anyway. It will just be a 0.5 to 1 second clip and people, they have a short-term memory on that platform of like, a fly. So don't worry about it, nobody will remember it. Or you can say, for example, another thing that you can do is film yourself running, like just run and make a video like that off your feet, for example, running to the door, right? And saying, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. And then next up, you can have your regular creative playing with a sticker over there that says they finally arrived or something like that, implying that, wow, when you were making that video, the doorbell rang and you just ran to the door because, oh my god, it's so amazing that the product finally arrived. Film yourself unpacking a parcel. You don't even have to have a real parcel for that. Just throw a parcel on the ground and film it and then boom, play your creative. Stuff like that. Film something related to a trend. For example, what was a huge trend like 3, 4, 5 months ago was showing your audience something, but first, like the first 2 or 3 seconds were the beginning of a song where people knocked on the camera. And users knew when, for example, like a lady knocked on the camera with that song, every knock was according to like fit the bong perfect from the song. They knew something was coming, like something was about to be shown, because that's what the trend was, right? So that's something that you can use, and it will entirely change up your ad numbers. Like probably not your website numbers, but your ad numbers will look insanely different, just because it's the same creative, but you put in a little bit of effort, a couple minutes of time to film some generic reactions that you can, by the way, use for almost every creative. Like once you have film 20, film 30 intros that you can use, and you can use it for all the creatives you have, for all the products, because those are generic, and some of them will work very well. I've seen that firsthand. I've used my face, I've used my like unpacking a parcel, and it took me a minute, and we're running these ads for 2-3 months usually, so it's very, very worth it. So yeah, cut in your creative after that captivating intro that you shoot yourself or a team member, and you're in for a good time probably. So yeah, that was it for this video. Thank you so much for listening in. I really hope that you can apply all of them or some of these hacks and see improved performance. If you do, please let me know. That would be a wonderful thing to see in the comments that you used and improved your ads this way. And if you have any questions, then hit me up on Instagram and I'll do my best to answer all the questions, or of course in the comments. Thank you so much again, and I'll see you in the next one.